Alright. So, now we are here in the marine section, which is the last part of tour. We got a little bit of water here. Normally the tour truck continues over there, like you can see. It goes through the gate. I will go show you guys over there. We got some lights here, got some decoration. We're gonna follow the path down to the, oops, this way. And this gate to right here, we could, I don't think I can go through, but this will lead back into the herbivore enclosures and back up the hill over there, back up to the plaza, the arrival plaza. But as for this one, this is the aquatic plaza, the big plaza anyway. So after all this entire tour, if you're probably hungry, needed to go to the bathroom and so on, you got the shelters. We're gonna have, I believe this is the aquarium. It does look like the aquarium. So we do have this for the customers, the guests. I always well, I don't confound. The aquarium is over there, so that one I'm not too sure what it is. Oh, the spa. The spa, yeah, so that's the one, that bubble over there was the spa. This one is the aquarium. So we got the aquarium and the spa here for the guests. And in the center, if I go off-road, we're gonna have a very similar design to what we had over there, although different type of food and drinks that we're gonna have over here compared to the entrance, so that it's more according to the beach style, and like over here is gonna be hot and so on. So we got food, we got tables, we got some Amber gift shop, with some little tables to come and sit into and so on. And then if we go and head this way, excuse me everybody, this should start to bring us toward the lagoon. It's a long path. We had all this space over here, although nothing really to fit in it. I was planning to do a forest and a path to make it more interesting, with like a line, with like tree lines on both sides of the paths. But then I changed my mind and kind of decided to make like a pool, where, not a pool, but like a pond, where the water would have just stayed here stagnant. Well, not really stagnant, but it's slowly starting to dry back out, but it's still not really dried. Which, like, if you walk over here, I feel like everything around here should be like, it's mostly water, but then you get that big pond over here. I've always liked these views of like ponds and lakes and so on, so I thought it was kind of cool and simple. And if we come over here, then we get to their our first viewing gallery and first lagoon dome.
When these animals first entered the Earth's oceans, the prehistoric seas were also home to a myriad of fish, ammonites, and other water-dwelling life forms.
We got some rocks. Got some, ouch, bit my tongue again. Got some fish. Bit my tongue during the stream. Now I bite my tongue again. Where is the ichthys? I wanted more ichthys so we can see them properly. I can hear them, but I'm not seeing them. This is just regular fish. Oh, there's one over there, maybe? I can see there's, yeah, there you go. Got some over there. In the far corner. You might see them better from the, oh. There's one right there on the surface. Splashing on and about. Interesting. So, oh, there's one right here, standing right in front of us. Oh, well, not already in front of us, but he's on the right there. You can see the little fish. We can check the viewing gallery, maybe. Raise and lower. Now we can see the dome over there where we were just at. We might not see better here either. The water is very... I mean... I think a lot of people complain about the water being not clear enough, kind of like foggy. But then again, unless you're using like pool water or like crystal clear lagoons.
There is nothing quite like feeding time at our marine reptile enclosure. Keep an eye on our feeding timetable and join us for an absolutely breathtaking display.
Yes, breathtaking display of a Nickty eating a fish. But the reality is, if you had algae and everything inside even kelp and everything, there is no way the water would be crystal clear. There would be always a little bit of murk on and about, which, yes, it makes things difficult to see, but it makes it more realistic. Like, do I want a lagoon where it's like literally like crystal clear, like a pond? So there you go. Like look how cool this is now. You can see them, and then woof. Now you can see them, and then they'll just suddenly disappear again and melt with the surrounding. There we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 8. No, 7 right there. The 2 on the right.
With a profile of an ichthyosaurus, one could easily mistake it for a prehistoric dolphin or swordfish. It is in fact neither. Rather, a supple aquatic reptile far removed from lineages of the land.
So you still gonna end up seeing like, and see now they start disappearing. If the water was crystal clear, you could see from one side to the other side of the lagoon. I feel like that wouldn't be as cool. I wouldn't like it as much than just being able to just like spot things and that just disappears again. So that was the ichty. I can't remember what is over here. The elasmo maybe? No, that's the placey. So we should have a few plesiosaur in here. I don't know where. Try to switch cameras and try to spot them. There's 2 there on the left side. On the top, in the middle. Not here. I can hear them. Oh, there's one right there. On top. And then some fish running away from the other plecies. I think last camera, maybe. There you go. There's one of the plecy. They're actually very small in this game, but they were still pretty big in real life. Don't know what he's doing, but whatever he's doing is moonwalking into the enclosure. Let's go see if we can see him better from the viewing gallery here, now that he's in front. He'll probably move before we manage to get down there, but we'll see.
Deep below the gently lapping waves of the primeval seas, these animals were enduring a perpetual fight for survival. An oceanic kingdom where any predator could become prey.
Why are you going back up? Go back down. I just went down. Why are you bringing me back up? Bring me back down. Not too sure what happened there. He forced me back up. Oh, look at that. We missed all this. Aww. Having their little social interaction right in front of the window. Yeah, I prefer the murky water. It's not too murky, but it looks cool, and you can see some shadows going on in the bottom, in the dark, in the distance, and you see the fish going through, and then you can tell there's a plesio over there, although you can barely see
The
it.
lengthy neck of Plesiosaurus grants this predatory reptile an extended reach to strike its prey. Paired with a patient approach, Plesiosaurus can prove to be a highly effective aquatic hunter.
There's one coming this. Well, it was coming this way. See if I can paint it. Oh, he stopped. We're not gonna be able to see it. He's hunting. He's hunting for the fish. I thought he was going to catch it, but he didn't catch it. So that gives us two species of the marine species. There's not much decorations here. Again, the park is very laggy, and I kind of left it. I wanted to give it a beach vibe. I'm not too much into decoration. I really. What's this one? That's the stand, right? Where's the... Oh, over here. I wanted to leave it kind of, not bare, but when I go to the zoo, I'm really not looking at the decoration. I'm looking at the creatures, really. So I don't mind if there's not decorations everywhere. I'm not the type that's gonna go take pictures of everything. Now I can't remember who's here. I'm thinking Liplorodon, maybe? I can see the fountain on top there. Yeah, Liplorodon, they're in the back there. At least there's two over there, having a little social interaction in the far distance. So this is Liplorodon, then the next enclosure is Tylo. Are you guys gonna come this way?
This lagoon is home to the prehistoric life of the seas. Take a moment to leave land and air behind and dive into a mysterious marine environment.
We are dived. We are under the water. Like legit. And we're lucky they're actually coming towards us. Can enjoy them a little bit since we have a little bit of time, but we won't be able to. We're gonna have to move on, unfortunately, because we still have quite a few species to check out. But it's always nice to check them swim on and about. Let's check what we can see from the viewing dome over here. If we can see anything from the viewing dome, except for the fish feeder. Anything up? Nope. Change camera. So those are the two that we were seeing from the viewing gallery. It looks like there might be one up somewhere. Nobody in front here. Those are the two from the viewing gallery over there. I guess the other ones are just hiding, eh? Because there should be at least two more in here. They might be in the kelp, which would be okay because that's why we put the kelp, so that they can hide in it. I was expecting to see them a little bit more maybe, but that's okay. There's the two from earlier on the right on the left. They're not really on the left, they're right in the center here. One's playing in the on the surface, and the other one is a little bit in the water, but not very deep. That's the two same one. Yeah, I'm not too sure where the other ones are hiding. It's either that or they're both different. They're both different ones from the ones from this viewing the dome from the gallery, but they're still 2x2. Anyways, once you get out of the Laplorodon, then you take a right. You're gonna see the lake again, still on the left side because we're going around. We're going around the lake. There's a lot of people around here. Should probably be. I could have expanded the size of the path, I suppose. Then we go all the way down here, around the Laplorodon's enclosure. It's a long walk. Normally you'll have like a drink in hand. Not gonna be in a batch of like people walking like this. And then you come here, and you have this kind of view, right beside the sea, or the ocean. You can check the whole entire ocean. You don't have to walk far. You don't have decoration. This is the best decoration. Being able to see at the end, look at the endless ocean. And then most of the time you'll have waves, you'll have more things to see, you'll have birds, but we don't have birds, so we can't see the birds. But the concept is that you walk beside the sea, the ocean. This should be the Tylo. Tylo, can we see you? Can't remember how many we have in here, but they are definitely somewhere. But the enclosure here or the lagoon itself is much bigger. So depending where they are, it might be very difficult to see them properly.
Although many marine species are solely confined to the water, some predatory animals possess enough strength to propel themselves out of the water and unleash a devastating attack.
Yeah, like the Mosa and the Meg. And the Chrono, I think, can do it too. Don't know why the Tylo can't. Well, we can't see them from here. I'm sure if we waited forever, well, maybe not forever, I'm sure if we waited for a while, we're gonna end up seeing a few of them. So they must be on the other side, most likely. Okay, well, we can see them from here, so let's go in the dome that I put over here. So from the dome, do we see anything? See lots of fish. There you go. There's one. There's two actually. So they were just hiding. That's 2 out of 4 right there, and I'm seeing a big shadow. So there must be one somewhere on top that just passed by. There it is. There's the other one. And you are seeing a big shadow coming on over. The mini Mosa. With little volcanic tubes over here. Or geysers. That's the same one that just came across. I don't know where the other two went. They're there. So I think that's all of them. There's not too many in there. I think there's 3 or 4. And then once you get out of there, you continue here onward. You're taking a stroll by the ocean. It is a long walk. We don't have the Oh, what are they called? We don't have the monorail, and we don't have the hamster ball, gyrosphere. There you go. So yeah, without the gyrosphere, then it makes things very well, not very difficult, but we could have put different paths on and around, or even the monorail. Would have made transport a little bit easier, but it is what it is. If we go this way, we're gonna have the well, we come this way, we can walk beside the lagoon. Now if you're tall enough, you can even check in the lagoon if you step on top there. This comes back to like a small snack area. We got a cool fountain here in the middle, kind of just like in some natural landscape. We got some seafood restaurants, seafood snacks, some bushes, another fountain here with a bunch of tables in a natural environment with some grass and everything. We got some smoothies, I think, and toy car or something like that. Then on the other side, we got another fountain, and this goes back to pretty much the entrance. It will attach back to the path that goes back up, but we're not quite done the tour here. We still have a few species. So we got the bathroom here on the left. So let's backtrack. Originally, it was supposed to connect to the other side of the other road, but the lagoons were too close, and we already had dinosaurs in the lagoon, so couldn't really put the path through. So we had to go around, which makes that this is like a huge long, a huge long path just to get to the food, but no attractions whatsoever. Now the other path is over here, the original path that is. We go through here, and then we get here, and we have access to these two enclosures, or these two lagoons side to side, which I believe one is the Elasmo and the other one is Attenborough. Which we got two. We got a few right off the bat right here. Oops. I think this is the Elasmo. It's a little bit harder to see because it's becoming night now, so there'll be a little bit more hidden. That's why we have the light in the lagoon, so we can still kind of track them down a little bit, or at least more or less. Definitely makes it harder to see, though. Got some fish. We can check the fish. They're gonna be in the back right now. Let's go see if we can spot them from the underwater gallery. Oh, there you go. Look at that. We got one right there that is just glowing. Must have a lock skin.
The long neck of Styxosaurus accounts for up to half its body length, a feature quite common among species of plesiosaur. This cunning marine predator will lurk in the water's depths, stalking its prey before launching an attack on its unexpected target.
So this is Styxo. The other one must be Elasmo. And now he wants to hide in the corner, eh? Very well, be like that. So then in Styxo, we continue over here. I believe this will be Elasmo. And I'm not too sure which one is this one right now. Must be Attenborough.
Beneath the surface of the water, deep in the depths of prehistory, lie magnificent marine marvels. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed.
Oh, I am amazed. I can see some light. Alright. Daytime has come back. We can start seeing a little bit these Attenborough. A little bit better, although still far into the distance. These are named after David Attenborough. The Attenboroughsaurs. Another plesiosaur.
A vociferous plesiosaur that once lived within the coastal waters of early Jurassic England, Attenboroughsaurus was named after the universally revered broadcaster Sir David Attenborough.
Oh, they look cool. That black one over there is just crazy. It just came and say hi to the window, eh? Alright, let's take a look into the dome for a second here. See if we can see the other ones. We got one over there on the right. Seeing one on the left as well over there, but far away. At least it was there. You can still see the shadow. Those are the those are two more there. They're different ones. Can't remember how many there is in the lagoon, but there's quite a few. There's lots of fish too. Alright, so from there we continue. This was the Styxo. This was the wait. This was the Styxo. This was the Attenborough. So this one has to be the Elasmo. They're all plesiosaurs, so they all look very akin to each other. Although there is still some very big difference in between both species. Oh, well, not both, but all the species. Can't see them too well. There's one in the distance there, but there was one close to the window. There's two there on the right. Tried to track down the one that was beside the window here. If you can have a good enough camera for it, but it might have escaped sight. There's the two. Are they going in front of the... no, they're not. I thought they were going in front of the viewing gallery here. The lagoon gallery. Let's see. Well, we can see one over there. I don't know if he's gonna come over here. I'm gonna wait a little bit to see if he's gonna pop over here.
When these animals first inhabited the Earth's oceans, the prehistoric seas were also home to a myriad of fish, ammonites, and other water-dwelling life forms.
It doesn't look like it, eh? Maybe they don't want to be seen. They're being They want to be secretive. Alright, there's a lot of people here. Want to bet why? Want to know why there's so many people here? It's because of the ocean. They all came here to watch this. Everybody came here for this. The unending ocean. That's why they're all here. No, actually it's for this enclosure right here. This is probably one of the most popular enclosures we have in the park right now, and that is the Mosa. The big, majestic Mosa.
The whales and sharks that grace our seas today.
Dwarfed by some of the colossal aquatic species that held dominion over the oceans millions of years ago.
Dwarfs? The Mosa is not dwarf. No, look at that. Look at them. They're not dwarf, they're gigantic. I think one of them might be going for a shark right now. Yep. Look at the breach out. There you go. That one might do the same with the other one. Yep, he's gonna breach out too. Now that we saw them breach out, we won't be able to see them breach out again. They're gonna be hungry. They're not gonna be hungry, they're gonna be full. They're all gonna be full now. I'm disappointed. We should have went into the bleachers here.
Just like their land-based counterparts, these aquatic animals are perfectly suited to their environment, gliding through the seas with incredible ease.
Can see if they're gonna come back, but I don't think so. Not for a while, anyway. Let's go see underwater. Then they're gonna jump while we're underwater. Oh, it is much harder to see from here than it is from there. That's for sure. We have a much better vision from the dome. All right, let's go back on top then. It'd be really nice if we could see them breach. Though I don't know if they're going to be hungry anytime soon again. So.
There is nothing quite like feeding time at our marine reptile enclosure. Keep an eye on our feeding timetable and join us for an absolutely breathtaking display.
It would be if I could see it, but they already ate. I don't think they're going to come back out again. Well, it's all good. Maybe the chrono will be doing it for us. But then we go back on the road, continue our walk by the ocean, and keep on going. We can see the helicopter for the arrival that appears. This is kind of just like a nice, really quiet beach walk with not too much decoration. People are walking. See, people are starting to walk on the beach. They're like, screw the path, take the beach. We're gonna go in here first.
Although many marine species are solely confined to the water, some predatory animals possess enough strength to propel themselves out of the water and unleash a devastating attack.
Okay, so we can see one of them. Chrono, I think there is 4 in there. We're gonna check at it for like a minute here or so before we go and check the dome and underwater. I'm hoping one of them will jump. I'm seeing some fish. There's one right there on the surface. One of the chrono. Don't know if she's going to eat. It'd be really nice though. Go check underwater maybe. Don't know if we're going to be able to see them properly. It's very loud though.
Deep below the gently lapping waves of the primeval seas, these animals were enduring a perpetual fight for survival. An oceanic kingdom where any predator could become prey.
Well, that's a big no. So I don't have anyone here but fishes. Let's go back on top then. Take a last look while the sirens are in the back. I do apologize for that. Like I've mentioned, I live close to a road, right? And then, ooh, are we gonna be able to see one maybe? Live close to a road, and then when the fire trucks or the ambulance goes anywhere, they go through the road behind me, so it's always quite loud. I was hoping to be able to see someone eat. Are the Mosa eating? Maybe we can see the Moses from here. Huh. Oh, there, we missed it. Ah, look at that. Just tear it. There you go. We actually just mixed it.
Here today at our astonishing lagoon
There you go.
facility. Are you ready to find out what lies underneath the waves?
Half
We hope so.
of the shark is still there on
may
top
well
for some
get
reason. That's fine. Let's check the dome here quick. See if we can see the chrono from here. Which so far doesn't look like it. Oh, we got one right here. Probably the best sight we're gonna have the entire time we've been in the lagoon. Oh no, don't turn. Keep going, yes. Oh, look at that. Look at the view. Oh man. That is crazy. That looks so cool. That looks way too cool. We're not gonna have anything better the whole time. Are we gonna get a second one? No way. Oh, how lucky we are on the last enclosure. Nice. Then, yeah, like I said, this is the last enclosure. And then once you come back out from here, you can see the helicopter flying in and out from on top here. This is the arrival helicopter. So we just follow the path back up, stare at the ocean, and continue our journey over here through the path, which will take us up the hill. And then this other path over here is what brings us over there to the compound over there, or the food area over there. So it leads right here rather than in between the lagoons. Then we go uphill a tiny little bit, look at all the trees and the bushes, lots of people, fall back into the main path, or what I would call the facility path. And then we got the buildings and the arrival back over here with all the people that just arrived. That will be coming out of the helicopter anytime soon, coming out of there. But the best part would be to go behind, or maybe it's not close enough to the edge. There's the helicopter that brings people over in and out. Because we're sneaky, so we're gonna go. We go wherever we want. I'm trying to find the exit here. Not the exit, but the edge. There's the edge. There you go. And you can have this view. So that concludes our tour of Corsica and the last episode of the Sandbox Corsica map. So, yeah, this will be the last map that we're gonna do on Jurassic World Evolution 2. Once Jurassic World Evolution 3 or the next game comes out, we will do more. We will do it on the channel as well. But in the meantime, we're gonna leave that aside for now. Ark will come back in and take its place. So it's still more dinosaurs. So you can expect some Ark in the next few weeks. Still have a project I will be doing next week. In between. But if you guys like the episode and the series, feel free to subscribe and click like on the video. And there will be more gameplay of Ark and some other games as time goes. So the support is massively appreciated, and hopefully the content will also be enjoyable for all of you. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are in this world. Do stay safe, take care of yourselves, enjoy the weekend, last weekend of June. July start next week, but the next episode will be on Monday, on July 1st, which is Canada Day for us. But until then, stay safe everyone, take care, and remember, darkness is everywhere. Dark out.